Hey, hi everybody. This is Biswajit. Welcome to my channel Isha Devops, and I'm back again with another Git video and advanced topics about Git, which will be most useful topic for developer and DevOps engineer, as this command will be very much handy when you work in real-time projects. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so I will first discuss today about Git pull versus Git fetch. So what is Git pull and what is Git fetch? First, let's come to our slide where we will discuss about this. So Git pull versus Git fetch. So Git fetch command only downloads the new data and with the remote repository, and it also explains where Git fetch is being used, and Git pull updates the current head branch with the latest changes from the remote server. So let's say we have to download some file. Okay, so let's continue and I will show you. I will go to the my repo, and I will show you how I am doing it. So let's here is the repository. This is my repository where I will create a file. Okay, so let's add a file. Okay, so let's create a file, and I will name this file 1. Okay, so I will do this. This is my new file. Okay, so I will commit this and I will commit changes. So if I will see, the new file has been created here. Okay, so what I will see here, let's say this is my uh, repository. Whatever the files are here, my files are in this here also, right? So I will just, for your betterment, I'll just do this in that way so that you can understand in a better way. Okay, okay, so I will do git pull. Okay, what is git pull? I will show you. So here, what is happening? Git pull and the file 1 is present here, right? So so what is the git pull does? It pulls the entire file. So it two files has changed, 25 insertions, create mode file 1. So file 1 has been moved. Okay, and whatever the I have done some changes in the readme, that has been changed. Okay, so let's say we will do git log 1 line. Okay, so these are the changes has been recently done. Okay, and we will do quit. Okay, so let's say clear. Now I will show you another example where you will see. Let's say I will create another file, that is file 2. Okay, so in the file 2, let's say this is another file. Okay, so I'm committing these changes, going to commit changes. Okay, so this is the file 2 option. So now when I am coming here, so when you can see, so this is the file. Okay, and here you are seeing this git fetch. I will use git fetch. Okay, so this is fetching all those things, right? Remote repository 100%, whatever the change is there, it has done. But I cannot see the file, right? Where is the file? So file is not present here, right? So it has fetched everything, all the packages and whatever the objects we have created, origin, branch, everything is there, but file is not here. Where is the file? I'll do git merge. See, I can see the file to here. So what is git uh, fetch does? It does fetches the files, but it's fetches to the remote repository. Means we cannot see the file. Okay, it is in the staging area. Okay, so whenever the git merge we will do, it will be merging to that. Okay, so I will show you. This is git fetch plus git merge. It does the git pull thing. So if I will show you another example about adding a new file, file 3. This is new file, right? So I will commit changes, commit it. Okay. So this is done. Then I will do git pull. Simple. What it does all those, and it does pull the file 3. So what git fetch does? Git fetch does till this. Okay. Till this action is done by git fetch. Afterwards, by this action is done by git merge. You can see the difference, right? Git fetch does this. Git merge does this. Git pull does git fetch plus git merge, right? So elaborately, if you one interviewer, I'll ask you questions like what is the difference between, it's a very generally questions. When any interview, a DevOps interviewer or a developer interview, they will ask these questions for sure. What is difference between git fetch and git pull? Generic answer is git pull equal to git fetch plus git merge, right? But git fetch only downloads the new data from the remote repository. Okay, whatever the new data has been changed, it does downloads that, but it doesn't integrate to your local repository. It only downloads that. Okay, so git pull updates the current head branch with the latest changes and downloads the new data and integrate with the current working files. But git fetch does not integrate with the your working files. Okay, so whenever you do git fetch, it only downloads that. So if you will after that use git merge, it will integrate that with the current files. Okay, so this is done. We have understood what is difference between git fetch and git pull. Hope you can answer your questions correctly in the interview. So now we will discuss about couple of questions which generally being asked in the interview, and it's if you will got to understand all those things by clearing your concepts, your idea, it is better you will answer perfectly. Or otherwise you can go to my channel, you can see this one by one answer, or I will share my GitHub link where all the question answers has been mentioned there. Okay, first thing is, what is the functionality of git ls tree? So git ls tree is used to list the contents of a tree object. Okay, so what it does, the git ls tree command is used to list the contents of a tree object. So we'll see the example what git ls tree does. Okay, so let's go to our page, Visual Studio, where we'll clear this out. Okay, fine. So I will first mention git log, right? One line. Git log, one line, gives you the recent changes has been done with all the details. Okay, whatever changes has been done in the git branch. Okay, so Let's go to git ls tree head. Okay, sorry, my bad. Git ls tree head. Okay, so you can see what we can see. Where is the blob? What is the tree? Okay, so blob means a single file. Whatever the single files are present, and what is the commit ID of that particular file, and what is the number. Okay, every file comes with a number. Okay, under the particular number you can see 1000064, and this is 0440. So this is a tree. Why this is a tree? This is images, and images is a folder. You can see under the folder, these are the couple of images which I have. So this is comes under tree. So whenever you have a directory, so tree means basically a folder or a directory. Whenever you have a directory or a subdirectory, you can mention ls tree to see how many directories are there or how many subdirectories are there. Okay, so you can also see by your branch name, means you're currently in the main branch, right? So git ls tree main. Okay, so you can see here also what are the main branches you have, and also you can do the listing git ls tree -l head. So you can see what is the size. Okay, this is 17169 KB, this is 20 KB. This doesn't have a size, means it doesn't define any size. This is 17, this is 21, this is 14, right? So these are the size of the files it is mentioned. So let's go to git ls tree -rl head. Okay, here what you can see the files. Okay, you can see the folders and files, as well as inside the folder what are the other files are there. Let's say in the directory, images is a directory file folder. Under that, whatever the other images are there, it is also showing us what are the images and what is the file size and all. This is all mentioning with rl. Okay, so if you have any subdirectory or subfolders, this will also mention git ls tree -rl head or branch name. Okay, so here you can see blob blob blob, all things are blob. So there is no other folder inside a folder, so there is no other tree, all are blob. So you can see all the full files present, particular files with the locations. Okay, and if you can see git ls tree -r head. Okay, here see, we are not seeing -r means we are only seeing the file, we are not seeing the size, right? We don't want now size. So without size, it's showing all, listing all the files present in my git repository. Okay, now one last command, git ls tree -rt head. Okay, so rt means here you will see if you have any recursive thing. Okay, and any file present where it is being particularly mentioned in the recursive format. Okay, so rt means, let's say you have any other tree. Okay, let's say you have any other folder or any other subdirectory present, then you can see through rt. Here I don't have any subdirectory inside the directory, so that's why it is not showing anything. Okay, if you have any folder inside a folder, then you can see through this. Okay, so here you see, so in rt you can see, we can see both the tree and blob. So I have a folder images. Okay, that also it is showing. Along with that, it is also showing the images inside the folder. See. Okay, So this image folder, it is also showing with the list. So if you will do -rt, it will show you the folder along with the files. Okay. So you understood. You can explain what is ls tree does. So it's listing the trees or the simply ls tree. You can answer that ls tree gives the output of the folders and the files present in my current repository. Okay, as a tree format. Okay, that you can answer. So let's clear it out. Let's go to next slide. So I will go to another thing is what is git stash. Okay, so git stash is where you have to go through. Let's say this is git stash. Okay, and let's say you are a developer, you want to switch branches to work on something else. They switch, you don't want to make commits in uncompleted work, so you just want to get back to this point later. The solution is git stash. Okay, so the issue is you don't want to the git stash takes you modified track files and saves it to stack of unfinished changes that you can reapply at any time. To go back to work, you can use the stash pop. Okay, so we'll see what is git stash, what is git stash pop. So in interview, mostly people ask, what is git stash? What is the use of git stash? Okay, and you can explain. So git stash is used whenever you are working in a current branch. Okay, in that, let's say you have other work to do in another branch. Okay, so you have to abruptly stop that work, right? You cannot complete because there is some urgent work coming in another branch. So you don't want to commit also to that because your work is unfinished. Okay, so what you want to do, you have to do git stash to keep it in a stash. So you work in another branch and your work is complete in that branch, then when you are coming to this branch, you can use that stash to get your unfinished stack and start working, and after that you can commit. Okay, so we'll see some example how we'll do that. Okay, uh, so I will go to yeah. Hmm. Okay, fine. So here I will explain about the git stash, right? How git stash work, how git stash changes its directory. Okay, so let's say I will see git log. Okay, you can see the current changes I have done. But create file 1, file 2, file 3. Okay, so this is the current changes. To quit. Okay, so let's say create a file. Okay, let's say touch f1. Okay, this has been created. Let's f1. Okay, so we have uh, this f1 is there. Okay, so we'll see git status. We have one on tracked files. Okay, see, uh, we'll use git stash. Sorry, my bad. Git stash. So there is no local changes to save, it is telling. Okay, so what it is doing, we have f1, but I have not saved it. Okay, So what I have done, mm, git add. Okay, now git status. Okay, so this is a new file. This is in a staged. So I will use git stash. Okay, so what is done? Saved working directory and index state work in progress on main. This one create file 3. Okay, so I will do git stash apply. Okay, what it does, if you will do git stash apply on your main branch, your branch is up to date with origin main and changes is this. Okay, so again what I will do, I will again change the file. Okay, let's go to vi f1. Okay, so this is git stash. Okay, so I have changed the required thing, wq semicolon, you have changed it. Okay, so now I'll use git status to check we have modified the file. Okay, and if we'll use git stash here, lf will be replaced here lf, next time git touches it. Okay, so we have one git stash another, so git stash list, I will see what are the stash. So we have uh two stash, one is stash 0, one is stash 1, right? If I will do git add dot, okay, then I will use git stash. Okay. So there is no local changes as of now because git status, because all are in the stash mode. Okay, everything whatever I have changed, all are in the stash mode, stash 0, stash 1. So there is nothing to commit. The status you can see, there is nothing to work on because I have kept it on stash mode. Okay, if someone else is coming to in this branch, okay, they can work on. They cannot, disturb my work because I have kept it in the stash mode. Okay, so if you will see git stash list, you will see the couple of stash I have worked on and I have kept. Okay, so now you will see this is 1, this is 0. I'll use git stash apply 1. Okay, so 1 is what? Change in the file. Okay, so this new file has been changed, so this one has been used. And so let's say I will do another change in the file. Okay, let's say vi f1 another change. Okay, okay, so now I will do git stash push -m new line added. Okay, so I have put a comment here. Okay, in the in instead of numbering 0 1, I have put a message here. Okay, so if I'll again see git stash list, I will see 3. This one is work in progress with the commit id, this is with the commit id, but this one new line added, this is the message I am getting, right? The third one, right? So what I will do, I will, let's say I will use git stash drop, right? Git stash drop 0. What it did, it dropped the particular stash. Means if you want to delete, it will delete the particular stash. Now again, we'll see git stash list. See, we have two stash. That's what we have done in the previous stash. It is being dropped. We can drop it. Git stash pop. It will do git stash pop 2. Sorry, 1. Okay. But it is, it has been changes to commit this one. So now if we will see git status, sorry, my bad. Status. Yeah, you can see changes to commit this one, new file which has been created. It's in the git stash, right? So we can do our file in the git status mode, right? So now again I will do git stash clear, git stash clear. What it will do, it will clear out all the stash list. Nothing is there. Okay, all the things has been cleared. When how many stash you have created, 4 5 stash, it will clear out all those things. Git stash drop will drop that stash. Okay, we don't have to use that again. Okay, that git stash will do. So main thing, you will see what is git stash list, will list out that stashes you have created. Git stash pop will pop that stash, means it will whatever you have put in a stash, it will unstash that. Okay, it will open that in commit and you can reuse that. In the status you can see changes to be committed. So I will use git commit -m message. Okay, I've done that. Git log. Okay, so you can see the new changes has been done. Okay, this is the message I have created, right? All other things whatever I've created, all has been deleted because I have put it in, I put that in stash, right? So you understood what is the use of git stash. Whenever you have unfinished business or unfinished work, okay, and you want to or don't want to delete that because you are continuing the work, but again a new work came up. Okay, so here stash is very useful commands where you can put your stashes, how many work now. Git merge main conflict, it is happening conflict, merge conflict occurs here. What we'll do, if we are merging to main, merge conflict occurring because there one changes and another one is in some other area. So if I will click here, you will see this is new changes, these are the reset changes, incoming changes. So either we'll keep it or we'll keep this. All these things we cannot change because here are the recent changes, these are the new changes. So same file has different changes. That's why merge conflict occurs. So what we will do, git merge abort. See, we can do merge abort. Then what we have seen the merge conflict, we can do the required changes. Let's say in the same file, we have to see whatever the F2 in the main file, we have to compare that with the which one, merge branch file. Okay, if some files are similar, then we will merge it. Let's say we are changing something in the main branch. Okay, then we can merge it to the merge branch. But if we are doing changes in the main branch and we are doing changes in the merge branch, merge conflict will occur. Okay, so either one branch you do the change and do the merging. Okay, so both branches you cannot do the changes and do the merging because it will conflict. It will understand whatever the main files, it will go to that, and whatever the changes it will compare. If it doesn't compare, it cannot compare, it will be a merge conflict. Okay, so let's say git log one line. Okay, these are the couple of changes which we have done. Okay, So let's say this is the commit id. Okay. Git reset soft commit id. Okay. But we'll see that commit id has been moved to file 1. 074390 commit id we used, create file 1. So when we used soft, that head has been moved to this one here. Okay. So whatever the other changes were there, this one, this all has been gone. Now this is the head. This head has come to here. Okay. You understood? Now if I will do git log one line. Okay. Let's say I don't have anything as of now. Touch F2. Git add git commit -n new commit. Okay. So we'll see git log one line. We'll see we have a new commit, right? Recently. So what we did, this new commit is here and we will do reset hard. Okay. Git, sorry, my bad. Let's, okay. So clear git reset hard. Let's say again, we have to see the log, right? Let's say we want to this reset. Okay. Git reset hard. Head is now at create file 1, right? See, now head has been completely merged to file 1. Okay. Whatever the commit occurs, it has been deleted. Okay. But if you will do soft delete now, you can again recover that thing. Okay. Whatever the thing you have done, you can recover that. But if you will do hard delete, you cannot recover that. That is the difference between hard commit and soft commit. Okay. So git status, right? We'll see we have a untracked files, right? And we want to clear it up. Okay. So any untracked files, and we have to clear that out. So how we will do that? You have an idea? We can use git stash. We have done that, and now we'll use that untracked file. Let's say git add dot git commit -n message. Okay. So this is one way we can do the untracked files and commit it. Okay. So let's go to our other question, which is what is git cherry pick? Git reset we understood, git merge abort we understood. What is git cherry pick? Okay. So git cherry pick is clear Okay. So git cherry pick, where we'll use, let's say you are in a current branch. Okay. So that branch you have done some committing. Okay. So let's say that commit is wrong. You realize that whatever commit you have done in the branch, you have done the wrong commit. You have to commit to another branch. Okay. So what you will do, you'll use git cherry pick command. So we have two branches here, git branch main, git branch merge. Okay. So now I am in the git branch merge. Okay. So let's say I will create a file here, touch v1. Okay. So I have created this v1. So I will do git add. I will do git commit. Okay. Then recent changes. Right. So git log one line. So what we have done? We have done committed this to the this branch, right? Let's say git push. Okay. So we can use git push. Okay. So this has been pushed to this merge branch, right? But suddenly we understood that this has been a wrong commit to the wrong branch, right? So what we did is so we have tracked our commit. So this is our latest commit, right? This one, recent changes. Recent changes, right? So what we do, we will copy this and after quitting this, we will use git. Now let's say git checkout main, right? We want to push it to the git main, git cherry pick commit id. Okay. What we have did, we have fetched the commit from the git merge and we have pushed it to the merge branch. Okay. Now what we will see now, let's say we have created a v1, right? Now I will go to my this one, my GitHub account, right? So here in the main branch you cannot see v1, right? Right. Let's see if I will refresh this page. Whatever push I have done, I will check here. So in the merge, you can see v1, right? In the main, you cannot see v1, right? So what we have did, git cherry pick. So cherry pick has picked and brought here. Okay. Now if I will do git add dot git commit nm new change, nothing to commit. Okay. So let's say git log. Okay. So what we have done, we have done the recent changes and head is our here recent changes, right? Because we have done recent changes here in the merge, but as we have used git cherry pick, the recent changes have came here, right? So now if I will do git push, simple, it will push to the main branch. Okay. So now what happened? Main branch, it's here also, right? It is here. Now I will go to git checkout merge. Okay. Git log one line. So here that whatever the commit we have done, git commit about, right? We cannot do it. Git commit amend, that also we cannot do it. So what it does, the recent changes whatever we have done, it has been moved to that branch, main branch. Okay. So here this commit you can delete. Okay, you can remove. After this thing is done, you can do git reset. Okay. After git reset, you can do git log. Okay. So here we have the recent changes here. Okay. So we don't want this. We want this. Okay. I think this is very big, right? We'll use one line thing. Git log one line. See here, recent changes we don't want. We want this to be our reset. Okay. Git reset. Okay. So now see, this thing is done, right? Now if we'll do git add git commit changes, again this is added, right? Changes has been done and we have been here. So let's say I will again use git reset hard. See, now we cannot do the changes. If I have using git reset hard na, you can see I cannot do the changes. The v1 is whatever we have created in that commit. Okay, the v1 it is deleted. Here it is not there. Okay, so now if we'll use git status, nothing is there, we'll do git push. Okay, what it does, will to push some refs to the this updates are because the tip of our current branch is behind and you cannot do this changes, right? So let's say you want to whatever the branch we have created and pushed there, okay, it is being behind. Okay, so that's why it is telling. Okay, so we cannot in a remote repository whatever the changes has been done, we cannot unchange it unless until we are deleting something. Okay, let's say we have already created v1 and pushed to the uh, remote repository, but as here we have deleted the v1, when we are pushing this now, it is showing v1 is already there. So you cannot do this unless until you do some new commit. Okay, so this is working clean. So if you'll do git pull command, it will fetch that v1 again. Okay, and here you can remove if you don't want. Okay, you can do git add, you can do git commit. Okay, then you can do git push. Okay, because it is detached, okay, from your remote repository. Whatever you are doing reset in your local repository, whenever you have to push to the remote repository and local repository should be equal. That's in that case you have to use git pull command. Okay, so there is the um where we have used git reset hard, and we understood how we can use git status, and what we can how we can change the file, and we can give a new change. Okay, how we can use git commit amend. Okay, so let's say we are using git commit amend. This is not doing here. Why? Let's say we have a file touch f1 f3 whatever git add. Okay, let's say you have committed wrong thing. Okay, new message, and commit message is wrong. Okay, so you can do git commit amend. Okay, it is showing its unknown commit amend. Okay, so give the file name. So this way you can do git commit amend. So what is git remote and what is git clone? So git remote is always allows to create an entry in the git configuration. Okay, so let's say you are using git remote v. Here you can see the origin. Our remote is the origin. Okay, so whenever you can git remote remove origin. So if you'll do na git remote, we don't have any remote. Git remote add Isha Devops. Okay, we cannot do this because we are not utilizing this properly. Isha Devops, we have to give the URL to add the remote. Now this is being added. Now let's say git remote version. You see, our remote name is Isha Devops, right? So now whenever we are pushing anything, right? Git push. What it is showing? Git push set upstream Isha DevOps merge. Instead of origin, it is showing us to use Isha DevOps because our remote name is changed whenever we are pushing anything. Okay, in branch. Okay, so whatever the remote option it is, we can use according to our means. If you don't want origin, git push origin, git push origin, git push origin, git push origin. So you want git push Isha DevOps, git push Isha DevOps. In that way, we can use the name. So let's say I was to change it. Okay, git remove Isha Devops. Okay, what did happen? Now the version is here, remote version, and there is nothing is there. Let's say I will add, right? Origin. Again, it's origin only, right? Git push remove. Git push origin main. Git push origin main. We can use this, right? So that's it, guys. Okay. So we understood what is remote and what is clone, and then I have a couple of things which if you have any queries, we will discuss it as interview questions. These are very important interview questions. Please go through it. Okay, if you have any queries, you can comment me, or you can ping me in the comment section. I will definitely reply you. Okay, or if you have any new queries, which you can ask me in the comment section of my channel. Okay, so cherry pick, we discussed difference between git remote and git clone. We discussed clone is you have to clone the url or the entire repository. Git bisect is nothing. If you have a command, okay, you have a binary search to detect the commit which introduced a bug. Let's say you have a complete file, let's say a text file, and you understand that there are a couple of errors. So you have so many commits, 1 2 3 4 5 6 10 commits. So one commit you have a bug or something. Okay, so you can use bisect command. So there are a couple of bisect command: bisect good, bisect bad. Okay, bisect apply. So if you are using bisect good, means that commit is good. So whenever you are going to that commit, it is good, then it is going to next commit, then that commit it will show bisect commit bad, that commit id. So then you will use bisect commit apply, so that bug will be replaced. So you can change that bug. So git clean command, if you have untracked files, you can use git clean command. So that's what I was telling, whenever you have any untracked files. Okay, so you can use git clean. Let's say you have touch v3, okay, and git status. Okay, you have untracked files here, you can use git clean -n, right? So v3 is would remove that. So git status git clean -f, v3 is removed. So forcefully we have to remove it. If we have a directory, we have to use git clean -f -d. Okay, so as of now, we don't have anything as which we have untracked files as a directory or something. Okay, so if we have anything, we can delete by git clean -f -d. Otherwise, we can use git clean -f, right? So if we are using git clean -n, it will show us what the files to be deleted, what are the untracked files. Would remove v3, right? It is rating. Forcefully, it will remove, right? So this is git clean command. Then git ref log. Ref log is a command to record the changes to made by that. Okay, I will show you what is git ref log. See what it is showing. It is showing the reference between the logs. Let's say this commit new message is head 0. Okay, and this is head 1. So one commit is only done 2 times. Okay, this is head 2, this is head 3. Okay, so where is the head and from which change to which change it is moving, there you can see in the ref log. See, this is the clone we have done, then we have done new changes, then we have done the ORT strategy, then we have done fast forward, then reset, then message. These all things in the ref log, you can see the complete history and you can check if there is an error or any changes. Okay, it will not elaborate things, but at least the messages, the commit messages, and the recent activity what we have done, it will show us. Okay, so you see, this is the checkout from main to merge. Okay, so this is whatever the things you have done in the recent past or recent changes, it will show us. Okay, fine. So now will we have done our thing. Okay, so thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Okay, if you have any queries, any doubts, please comment. Okay, if you like this video, please share. Okay, and keep growing, keep learning. Thank you. Bye bye.